Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about archaeology. I've been leveling it up quite a lot recently, to be honest. Well, in the past 3 days I got it from 1 to 438. Before now, to be honest, I was never really that interested in it. I found it pretty boring, but I guess it kind of grows on you, if you know what I mean. I guess I'm really just doing it because I find it kind of relaxing, but I've generally found the best sort of way to kind of level it up is for Horde, definitely probably in Kalimdor, as you find that a lot of the kind of areas are in groups, so you'll maybe find 2, 3 or even 4 archaeology areas in one zone, which can help quite a lot. Then for Alliance, Eastern Kingdoms, because there usually ends up quite a few kind of dig sites around the south coast, you know, sort of around this area, and then also quite a few around the middle. So obviously if you set your hearthstone to Iron Forge, you can kind of just hearth back and then go north and then hearth back and go south. Same with Horde, really, you know, just set it to Orgrimmar or Thunderbluff. Mine's Orgrimmar, so gone. Got that thingy, the Ancient Amber, which everyone probably has, to be honest. Yeah, and I've got a little mirror image kind of thing of me. I really like that. I think that's all good. So yeah, they find on account chest. I've already got 2 companions, which are my fossilized hatchling and my voodoo figurine. I really like the voodoo figurine. One, I guess, pretty big drawback of archaeology is the fact that, you know, flying around, for example, going from right up here to down there, it doesn't look like it will take long, but if you know you're on 150% mount speed, it can take pretty much forever. So before you do it, you're probably going to want 310 mount speed. And also, because I'm a paladin, Crusader Aura is helping me quite a lot, because I ended up with 492%. Without that, you know, you'd still be on 451, so that makes pretty much a pretty big difference. And also, there are certain talents. Where are we? I think it's this one, increases your movement and mounted speed by 16% if you pop 2 talents in there. So obviously if you're like, you know, I know some other classes have talents like this, such as Frost DKs. So you know, if you just kind of make a talent tree with bits and bobs like that in it, if you're going to be using it a lot, then that'll help you to get around a lot faster, really. One thing I do love about being a pally is archaeology, is you can just literally kind of drop off your mount and then either bubble or hand of protection, which, to be honest, probably helps getting around places a lot faster, I guess, as it means pretty much you can go up, fly in a straight line, be a bit lazy, watch some YouTube videos, which I usually do, and then by the time you get there, drop off your mount, bubble, you know, there we go. A couple of things to take in note though. I found a couple of places they say if it's red, if the telescope thing is red, then, such as now for example, then people say don't follow it. You really ought to be following it, to be honest, kind of roughly, because generally it will lead you to one at least of the artifacts kind of thing. Look, there we go. So an add-on that I use, this one's called Archaeology, and it's available on Curse. Oh, I've got my fishing rod on. Oh well. And look, if you just see this circle, then it kind of changes colours depending on how far you get away, so you can better judge how far you've gone, I guess. I think that's showing it in yards. Also, it pretty much shows you a path. If you can see this little golden arrow on my mini map, DBM wasn't covering it, there we go. Then it kind of shows you the way that you need to go to find your next dig site, so I guess that helps a lot as well. And then it also shows the dig sites on your minimap, which I don't think is a standard Blizzard feature. So, you know, I think it's a pretty good add-on, to be honest. And I don't think it uses up too much space either. It's using up 1.4 meg. Hardly anything, to be honest. And also the way you can add like your highborn scrolls and stuff, you just click on this little, well, empty hexagon thingy, and that kind of, well yeah, it just adds your highborn scroll or whatever. I wouldn't suggest like full on buying these unless you want to power level it, because I guess one of the reasons you do archaeology is to make money. So unless you're just literally trying to full on power level it, it's probably worth either just using the scrolls you get or even selling them, because I know they can sell the highborn scroll ones I bought because they're a load on the auction for 40g each, but generally on a lot of servers I think most of the bits and bobs that like add 12 to it, about 100g each, so they're pretty commonly found, especially at higher levels, so I guess it's just kind of worth saving them bits. I mean, especially if you've tried archaeology before and if you're thinking about going back to it, I definitely suggest giving it another try, because I think they have made it like a bit faster to level. I know sometimes it can be absolutely really boring and all that to level. I mean, I think I got it to level 9 on my hunter, and I gave up after level 9, which is, well, doing like maybe 2 dig sites, which takes about 10 minutes, so I didn't really last long at all. I mean, it is a pretty long grind, which is understandable. Ooh, lovely Grandmaster. I read somewhere it takes about, I'm not sure, I think it was about 7 hours to grind it to 525, which is, I guess it's quite a long time, considering, you know, you can get, well, I got 525 inscription buying the mats. That took me about 2 hours. My leatherworking, I bought those mats as well. I think that took me about the same, so to be honest it can be like quite a long grind, but I guess especially if you're a raider and you're just kind of waiting to be summoned or something like that, or you got nothing to do, it's kind of just something you can do in your spare time, I guess. That's what I've been doing. I guess another good thing about it is the fact that it's an easy way to get, you know, have at least a shot at getting companions and mounts and stuff. I know myself, a lot of people farm for the Raven Lord. It took me absolutely ages to grind for the Raven Lord. The Swift Forest Strider, it takes about 2 months of running the Dark Moon Fair, which gets so boring. My Blazing Drake, it's like a ridiculously stupidly low drop chance of madness. So, you know, mounts, to be honest, they can be kind of annoying to grind and stuff, so I mean, you can just get something like Tyrael's Charger if you got the annual pass or whatever, or these little crappy ones, but if you want a decent mount, they can take so long to grind, and, you know, the mounts off Archaeology companions as well can be really nice, you know. So I think if you're a bit of a companion whore, then I guess it's a good thing to be doing as well. But I know Blizzard have said in Mist that they're trying to make the game a lot more involving, so for the people that put more time and effort into the game, they can kind of get a lot more upgrades and bits on their gear, rather than just, you know, kind of sitting around waiting for raids. Because at the moment, people that don't put in as much effort and just raid, say, maybe 3 times a week, they're getting the same amount of gear and bits and bobs as people that are maybe putting in that bit of extra effort. And I think that's really something that Blizzard are trying to cancel down on a bit. It's not the fact that if you don't have the time you can't get the gear, it's the fact that for the people that are putting the extra time and effort in, they might just have that slight edge, you know. And I guess it's people that actually do put effort into the game, they're always looking for that slight edge, so I guess it really helps quite a lot. So overall, to get 525, it probably cost me about, well, because I bought some highborn scrolls, I probably spent about 500G on it. But then, even though I bought the scrolls, I probably ended up making about 1k or so. So you know, the money that you make off it's pretty decent. Look, I've got a couple of 200G bits in here. I have been selling my stuff as I go along, so the money isn't bad at all. Got a couple of companions. Overall, to get 525, it probably took me about 4 hours, so not too long at all, to be honest. Okay guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe. Obviously, you know, if you've got any requests or tips, you know, for some videos, just let me know and I'll try my best to get some videos out. Thanks for watching.